hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going, please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clips so sick like the smell from when you're pooping. Man, get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne. What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Who's Man's. You already know what time it is. Getting into another playbook. We're still in the spread playbook right now. But before we go ahead and get into it, go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you're new, hit the bell, and then also hit the like if you enjoy stuff like this. We're going to be getting into like a Ryan Day, Chip Kelly style spread offense. I know that, they've messed around, collabing, especially with Urban Meyer, back in the day. But I think there's some cool stuff that you can do out of the spread playbook. And especially with a team that might not have the best, wide receivers. I think this would be a pretty good offense to run, mainly because this isn't solely based off of, one-on-one matchups. This is more so of a scheme that, bases off of, can I get so-and-so open, or can I put a lot of people in, tough situations to where, maybe I can get these guys to get the user to make the wrong decision. A lot of RPOs, a lot of pulling guards, a lot of good runs, and utilizing the quarterback. So that's why we're using it. The Bears, Justin Fields was a huge part of Ryan Day's offense near the beginning, and now CJ Stroud. So we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. And actually, I'll just, all this stuff is going to be post-com. So I'm just, showing you guys plays and things like that, and just talking about, the advantages and disadvantages to some of this stuff. So yeah, like I said, go ahead, hit the like, and we're about to get into it right now. So yeah, like I said, this is the Chip Kelly, Ryan Day style offense, and I'm going over the runs, the RPOs, and some of the screens, just the quick hitting stuff. And basically, the whole purpose of this offense, or this section of the offense right here, is open up things further downfield. You don't need the most athletic quarterback, but having someone like Justin Fields definitely makes this run game a lot more deadly, simply because, your opponent's going to have to worry about the threat of the QB run. And when you do that, you take people out of the run game. As you see right there, Justin Fields just one-on-one with somebody, and if you have good stick, or that the user just does a little too much, it makes it that much easier to run the ball. So like I said, we're going to be moving people around. You can do that there just in case you notice that your opponent is always going after the run. Maybe they're on aggressive and they go towards the quarterback. Here we have a nice triple option. You're reading the read man. He crashes in. You run with the quarterback, and you can pitch it right there. I pitched it a little too early. But this is a nice play because it takes so many people out of the run game. I know it takes forever to set up, and some people may think like, okay, I'll just blitz super heavy, but that's actually going to be pretty tough because you see here the flow of the play is going to the left. He crashes in, so now you just have basically 4 on about 2 right there. So you see that the guy's crashing in. You don't hand the ball off, you're running with the quarterback. And right there I should have kept it, but I had no cutback lane because Fletcher Cox is, good, so he makes a break on that play. So I give it off to the running back. And honestly, that would have probably been more of like a 3-yard gain if that was a user there to dive, but 3 to 5 yard gain right there. Maybe I would have made that man miss, who knows. But it's nice because you have 2 lead blockers here. And you can just take advantage of, instead of running into a, 6-man box right there. Now you're running to the outside against 3 people. And you can take advantage of that all day. And it's nice too because if they just sit back or if they do something like that, I mean, you can keep it with Justin Fields. It's just you have to read what the defense does, and basically you're going to make your opponent always make the wrong decision. And that's the nice part about this run game is it's not just, simple, I'm going to get my guys, line them up against your guys, and hopefully my fat guys beat your fat guys. This is more so of I'm outsmarting you. Maybe your offensive line isn't the best and you're going up against a good defensive line. You can take advantage of that and still have a good, successful running game, which is something that I really like about this kind of offense, especially with the QB. You're using teams like the Bears or the Eagles or, the Ravens, obviously, even the Dolphins. I mean, this could be a super deadly offense now that they have Raheem Mostert and Tyreek Hill. They have so much speed on offense. Tua Tagovailoa is, just explosive as well. So definitely take advantage of all the positions you have. Right there, they do a super all-out blitz. You get the running back out there, and that's a gain of almost 15. That's a 14-yard gain right there. Because even if they get your quarterback, you have somebody else you can pitch the ball to. Now I will say, I hope EA fixes this, but how they pitch the ball is kind of weird. I noticed that they pitch the ball with their offhand. So, Montgomery's on the right, and he'll try to pitch it with his left hand. You'll see it here, but you're looking. Both of those guys are crashing down super hard. So if you can pitch it early. But you see here, everyone's committed to stopping that run. And you got the runoffs down there. So it's just, pitch it. You see he pitches it with his offhand. It would have been nice if he would have pitched it with his right hand to get it out a little quicker. But I don't like how you have to kind of wait a little too long for the animation of them taking a few steps right there. It'd be so nice if I could just pitch it right there. But you have to wait, and then he pitches it with the offhand, which is kind of ugly, but it is what it is. But anyway, like I said, man, this play is super nice. It catches a lot of people off guard. And you're going to see here, even if they hold up, instead of them going, all out for the run, now they're trying to stop the QB run. And that leaves the box just a little bit more open. And even still, with everybody on the line right there, that was a 7-man box and still had a pretty good run game right there. And we're going to use a lot of motion. Another RPO type run right there, or a read type run right there. Using motion. Motion usually will confuse people. They always think that, okay, well, he's moving that guy over there, so maybe he's throwing it to him, or maybe he's going to run like a power style run behind this guy. And that's not necessarily the case. This is a zone blocking scheme, so you follow your fullback, and how he misses that block on the outside, I don't know. The blocking this year has been so weird, but you see that's a gain of about 8 right there. And that's why I say this style of run is just so nice. And honestly, I could have kept that with the quarterback. You see he crashes in super hard towards the running back, and we're going to keep going. And that's why I like this. You're going to see he holds up, and we fit in the gap right in between where he holds up. And that's why I like this, because you take people out of the run. They could put 8 in the box. They could put 7 in the box. It's going to take somebody out of the run. So right here, they only had 4, or how many was that? 4 people attacking the run. The rest were just kind of chilling with the runoffs. And then you had the defensive end trying to make sure the quarterback doesn't get out. So, you take advantage of that. And even still, you have the threat of the run with the runoffs. Bam, he bites down. We run with the quarterback. Don't get a lot of yards. That was bad run stick. But, like I said, you just got to take advantage of a lot of this stuff right here. And he crashes in, and we take that off with the quarterback. And make sure you get down, because even though this is a design run, quarterbacks still fumble quite a bit. As you see here, this is a man blitz. Boom. Shifts the guy to the right. You got 2-3 blockers right there, and you just follow them and pick up your yards. And You see right there, that was almost 15 yards. Right here, we're getting into our RPOs. I actually like these kinds of screens a little bit more, where the outside receiver is getting them. You want to lead that at 3 o'clock when you throw it. But what's nice about this is you can still run the ball. And like I said, you got to slide with the quarterback, you will fumble. But what I like about this more is that you'll see the slot receivers will actually go block. On the bubble screens, they do not look to block. They don't run upfield to block. They just sit back, and they kind of, if a player is too close to the line of scrimmage, they'll let them run by them. You almost have to have the guys head up and have them run directly into them. But these, they will look to block. And usually what I look for this is, okay, the outside corner has to be backed off. I don't really mind too much if the nickel is closer to the line of scrimmage. And also, is that third corner, how is he too far away from the play to make a play? I kind of base it off that. But the nice thing about this is there's a designed run in this. So if you don't like the look, if they're pressed up, which is usually when I don't run this play, if they're pressed like you see here, I will not throw this, and I will look directly at the read man, who is, either crashing in for the running back, or he is sitting out wide and trying to contain the quarterback. And you see here, I think they're a little too close. I don't know if this would work. So I'm looking directly at the read man. He steps wide outside, and everything is pushing towards the right side of the field. So I have a nice cutback lane, and I can pick up about 10, 12 yards right there. Like I said, it takes a lot of people out of the run. Right here, they're pressed up. I'm not even looking to throw this ball. I'm looking there. And he committed super hard to the running back, so we take off and we pick up almost 20 yards on the ground right there. So that's going to do it for this this portion of the play calling. This is more of the runs, the RPOs, and we're looking at those RPO screens where the outside guy is getting the ball. The bubbles, just the blocking on the bubbles are a little weird, although you can use those sometimes. They do work. The more I practice with it, I don't like them as much. But yeah, so that's gonna be the runs, the bubbles, the screens, and things like that. There's a few more screens that I've looked into that I like, but for the majority, those are the screens that I really like. There are some orbit screens in here, that the RPO orbit bubble, which is really nice. But yeah, that's going to be it for that. Stay tuned, because I will get into the short passing game and then the deep passing game. And I'm just having fun, man. I'm trying to mix up a lot of these offenses. I think Chip Kelly and Ryan Day have done a great job with their offenses and utilizing the players they have. Chip Kelly at UCLA. And having fun with the air raid as well. So I'm just kind of mixing some of these things, because I do enjoy running the ball, but with the air raid, the air raid is simply just throwing the ball, getting the ball to your athletes in space, and I want to make people pay by being able to run the ball effectively, and then if I have to, I know that I can have a deadly passing attack. So I think this offense is going to be pretty nice. Like I said, this is going to be real football knowledge. This isn't no ebook stuff where you got to have this quarterback and that receiver and this ability on that. None of that. This is all real football knowledge. I'm doing my own studying and stuff like that, looking up different coaches and philosophies and things like that. So I watched a lot of stuff from Northwestern back in the late 90s, 99. Chip Kelly when he went to the NFL. Same with Ryan Day when he was in there at Philadelphia with Chip Kelly. And then when he went to San Fran to learn more about the pro-style offense, the pro-style quarterback, I should say. But yeah, so I'm done talking. I've been rambling on. I know y'all done hearing me ramble too, so we about to get out of here. thank y'all for coming through to the video. Really means a lot. Go ahead, like I said earlier, if you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because we uploading, we putting stuff up here every day. And also hit the like button. Tell me what y'all liked and disliked about the video. What your boy can improve on. We on Strive. We striving to get 400 subscribers this year. And I think we can do it. Also, we part of GITG. Let's give it to God Game, bro. He doing it all, so I'm gonna just let him do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank y'all for coming through, sliding through the video, showing your boy some love. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.